All right, test, 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Tech Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having a great start to the day. We have that new CPI data report being released today, so it will be released in the next 2 minutes. So in about 1.5 minutes, there will be a CPI data report that will be released, and it should affect the overall market. And there it goes. It looks like the market's already trying to gap up. I took a position during that pre-market session, and I sold literally way too early, but I just did not want to hold it. I want you guys to be able to see I'm up $11,000, $11,700 on the day. I reduced my position to 1 share, and on SQQQ, I'm only holding 1 share. So I'm ready to go. I do not care which way the market ends up going. I want to trade the reaction. Again, our job is never to predict the future. Our job is to prepare for it. If you guys are excited about this, again, all you guys literally need to do is, drop a thumbs up. So, and make sure that you guys subscribe. So here we go. We should see the market reacting right away. I will be popping up the report once it is released, but just know that the reaction is instant, right? So you never want to really, it's going to take a while, but there it goes. Market is reacting 530, huge pullback on the market. Look at that. Oh, that is worse than expected. That is not good. All right, let's see which way it's going. Check that out. We got SQQQ rising. So I'm just going to take a small position, and I have to do it with a limit order. This one's not going to be fun. All right. CPI data report increases 0.4% in September. So the actual CPI rose to 8.2% in the last 12 months. And I think the expectation was 0.2, not 0.4. So by it rising by 0.4, it's twice as much as expected. I'm not even trading that, right? I mean, SQQQ is rising. It's up 8% on the day, and it's still doing super, super well. I'm not in it at all, but again, I'm not losing anything. So that's a positive takeaway. Check that out. All right, let's see if I can get in with 500 shares, maybe by the dip. So I'm going to put this a little bit higher. So we're going to do 80 here, include extended hours. Again, let me just, there we go. Good thing we played it safe. Good thing we reduced our position size. People love to ask of, well, hey, Ricky, why don't you choose a side and enter before? This is a huge reason on why we choose not to, right? So we will be breaking down this CPI data report, and as you guys can see, oh wait, nope, they still don't have that there. This is still the one for the month of, let's see. So we saw in the month of September a decrease. That's actually more than I expected. But the big jumps, we saw some in food, right? We saw some in electricity. And one of the biggest jumps that we saw in the month of September, we saw in transportation services, 1.9. Other than that, we saw some pretty decent declines, anywhere from 4.7 to 4.9. And again, all this means is this is only calculating month over month. So this is the line item, and did inflation go up or did inflation go down? So this is for the month of September. So it's saying that we saw a 0.4% increase on food, 0.8% increase on food away from home, food at home, 0.7%. And then energy, we saw an increase of 0.9. We saw a decrease of energy commodities by negative 2.1. So it's good, right? It's good to be aware of those things. So we'll see which way the market ends up keeps on going. But again, how do you guys feel about this? That's one hell of a drop. Yeah, normally it's about 10%. People love to ask, right? People love to ask, Ricky, why why don't you just pick a side, right? Why don't you just jump into TQs? And like you guys saw, right? I locked in profits on TQQQ. I was not afraid to lock in profits. I sold my entire position because I knew that the market could get worse. And that's all I needed to know, right? Just like I could have FOMO of SQQQ because I also was not in this, right? It gapped up 8%. It really gapped up more because it was already down 2%. So that's a 10% move alone, right? If we look from overall lows to overall highs, that's a 12% move. Our job is never to predict the future. Our job is to prepare for it. I don't know how many times I need to say that for it to make sense to people that, again, I do not care. I don't want to say that I do not care because, obviously it would have been amazing to have been in SQQQ, but it's just so important for you to understand that it's okay to not be perfect, right? It's okay to lock in profits early, and it's okay to play it safe. The people that are super aggressive are either very experienced or absolute idiots and will end up losing their entire accounts, right? So almost an 11% drop. Yeah, so CPI data came in higher than expected. It came in at 8.2%, and the expectation was 8.1%. They were expecting a 0.2% increase, and we experienced a 0.4% increase. So, and it's core CPI. Look at that. Core CPI came in worse than expected, 0.6, when the overall expected was 0.4. That is why we're seeing the market pull back so much. Wow. But again, the only people that freak out during a market pullback are those that did not prepare, right? That's all. For everyone else, this is viewed as a dip buy opportunity. Congrats to all those that were in SQQQ, right? I hope that you were able to reduce your position size for TQs if you were in it, right? Just like myself. But also if you're in SQQQ, it looks like it's somewhat starting to struggle, right? It's beginning to show signs of a resistance. So we'll see if it actually ends up pulling on back. It's holding pretty well right now, but just in case it does pull back, our words of encouragement are always to have a plan of action when you are at these overbought levels. So, hey, maybe if it drops below 67.40, you can lock in profits or reduce your position size, right? There's no right or wrong. It's just choosing what you think is most suitable for you. So I'm actually going to be buying in $1,000 increments because, TQQQ is so cheap right now that, oh man, I'm so grateful. So grateful, right? Our job is to simply prepare for tomorrow. That's all. I love it. Bought 400 shares. So quick $30 on SQQQ. I like that, Justin G. I like that, brother. Again, I don't care if you're bullish. I don't care if you're bearish. There's always money to be made. Your success does not take away from mine, nor is it vice versa, right? My success does not take away from yours either. So I hope that we could always just continue to, encourage one another to want the best for one another. And I'm just pumped. I'm so grateful that we prepared for this, not for this pullback, but for the uncertainty, because that's really what it is. Here it goes, buying pre-market, indicating signs of an uptrend for TQQQ. So I'm in with about 100,000 now. All right. 150 profit in one day. I like that. The polite trader. Nice to see. Will this last until tomorrow? My PDT rule expires tomorrow. I don't know, man. Right? My job's not here to predict the future. What's going on, Kevin? What's up? What's up? How many people do we have here live? Wait, how many of you guys, I want to see a show of hands. How many of you are shorting the market, are either in SQQQ or wanted the market to drop? So where are you guys at right now? What's going on, Anna? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Up 4,000, 4K from Kevin and Caleb. So we're 2,800 in the green. I like that. Here it goes. Resistance level at $17 a share for TQQQ. So I'm up 2.5K on the day. Okay. So how is TQQQ down when the NASDAQ? No, the NASDAQ should be down pre-market. So NASDAQ is down 2.5%. If it's not down 2.5%, you probably have something else pulled up. So all right. Dude, that's insane. That is insane. So you bought shares. I'm buying shares right now, but no, during the pre-market session, I was loading up on TQQQ as it was indicating signs of an uptrend. So we're trading above the moving average. I was adding to it, became overbought, right, from this overall move. And my exit was definitely not perfect. It was 3.3%. Obviously, I traded with a couple 100,000. So when I saw that we were at a slight resistance, I locked in profits. I put myself to one share, made $11,000, and I prepared for the market to be released, right? I showed that I didn't have a position. I had one share on both of them. You can go back to the beginning of the live stream if you want to see it, but I shared that I had one share, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You could be like, how did I know, right? I know that's going to be a question that I get asked of, like, Ricky, how did you know that the CPI data report was going to be bad? I didn't, guys. Again, it's not about like trying to be like a fortune teller, right? I can't see the future. The only reason I sold was because I was uncertain. I was uncertain which way it was going to go. But guess what? Not being in the red is a pretty good feeling. So that is why I reduced my position size. That is all, right? It's not that, I thought that this, when people asked me yesterday, I thought that the report would come in worse than expected. But it doesn't matter what I think, right? My opinions do not move markets, but it's all about preparation, right? By not putting myself in an open position right when this report comes out, I don't get to reap the benefit if I was on the right side, but I also don't get to take the burden of the loss, right? I'm cash. And that's what I've tried to preach over and over and over again, that it's literally the simple things in life that people overcomplicate. And this is one of them, right? It's holding yourself accountable. That's all. Staying cash during an uncertain time. Other people could be making money, right? You saw a handful of people, them being up $2,000, $2,800. I saw someone being up $4,000 on the day. I didn't make that off of SQQQ, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with missing out when it comes to the point that I'm okay with not being exposed to that type of risk, right? I didn't have a red day, but I didn't also have a green trade off of SQQQ, and I'm okay with that. I could be safe, I still have a glimpse of FOMO, right? I'm just like, ooh, I should have just sold TQQQ and gone into SQQQ, but that's so easy to say, right? I'm okay. I feel very grateful for the position that I'm in, where I prepared for it, I stayed cash, this happened, now I'm ready to strike. So the core still as bad as previous month. Yeah, the core CPI is where it's actually pretty bad. So core CPI rose, and that's, I think, the most concerning part. So we have all items less food and energy rose to 6.6%, and we were previously at 6.3%. So we were expected to rise to about 6.5, and we rose to 6.6. So it's bad for core CPI and it's bad for overall CPI. I mean, it's very easy to see. We came in worse than expected, right? 0.4%, 0.6%, very easy to see. So for those that want access to this, so you guys can read it yourself if you want to, right? Let me go ahead and refresh this. Let me put, all right, here it goes. Wait, this is the August one. It doesn't look like they've released. They only have the HTML. The PDF still isn't available. Dang it. Yeah, so we saw a 0.4% increase. But I'll put this website for you guys, or you guys can just go to bls.gov/CPI. Is that fair? Pretty easy, right? Yeah, so that's so let's actually talk about that. Where inflation fell by 0.1%. What about that? Where? Inflation went from 8.3% for overall inflation to now it's at, what is it, 8.6? Where are you seeing that it dropped? I don't see that. It's at 8.2. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it went from 8.3 to 8.2. Yeah, the idea is that it's still worse than expected. We did see a drop. We saw a drop of 0.1%. You are correct. My apologies. I didn't know what you were talking about. But yes, we went from 8.3% for the last CPI data report of overall CPI to now 8.2%. But the actual increase that we saw in the month of September was 0.4. What we were expecting was 0.2. So again, it's not just about did inflation go up or down, it's what the market already factored in. And by the market's reaction, you can tell that it did not factor in a 0.4. It factored in a 0.2, right? So the idea, the reaction that the Federal Reserve could have is, what do you guys think is going to happen? Imagine yourself as the Federal Reserve, and then you see that inflation month over month is still rising, right? Quicker than expected. The expectation was 0.2, the report was 0.4. Do you think that they're going to slow down in the way that they raise interest rates? Or do you think that this can justify them to be more aggressive or slow down? What do you think? This is why the market's reacting the way that it is. It's not even so much because of the report, it's more because of how the Federal Reserve will react to this. By seeing that it's higher than expected, they can therefore then justify a larger rate of an interest rate hike. And that's the concern for a lot of people right now. Here it goes, new lows. We're down 9.9%. Again, if you are trying to trade pre-market, which I would not recommend for everyone that's just getting started, but if you do on the Webull platform, you do have to click extended hours. Friendly reminder, if you like the trading platform that I am using, the 5th link in the description. If you don't see the link, refresh your page, and it's in the description of this video. It's the 5th link, and if you use my link and deposit $1, when you open up this trading app, you will earn 12 free stocks. If you don't use my link, you will earn 2 free stocks. So again, if you use mine, you will earn 12, and all you literally have to do is deposit $1 and use the 5th link in the description. So you get 12 free stocks, I get 1 free stock. So it's a win-win for both of us. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting trading session with my LPP team, right? I want to see a show of hands. How many LPP members do we have in here? I'm going to buy a little bit more. So I'm buying in $17,000 increments. So we got Softly, LPP, there, Juan Navarro. What's up, Kevin? That's it. There we go. Loved it, right? I would say probably half. There we go, Pascal. What's up? What's up? We got our LPP team waking up early because it is important to make sure that we are aware of that's going on. I like it. What's going on, Robert Diesel? What's up, my guy? How you doing? Again, for those that are not part of our team, if you feel like you are ready, right? I trade live with them every single morning. I work with them every single day. They get access to the A to Z video lesson library, and they get access to our TechBuds HQ. It's all inclusive. It's a one-time payment, and right now it's $150 off. It's the second link in the description. So if you've been waiting for our biggest discount, this is going to be it. I don't offer any bigger discount. It's $150 off, and it's the second link in the description to this video. All right, let's get this to 1,000 likes. I don't know if we will. Let's see, where are we at right now? We have 4,656 likes. Nice. We have 4,000 of you here. That's quite impressive. 4,000 of you woke up before market opened. You know, for the people on the East Coast, I'm not very impressed by you guys, right? For the people on the West Coast or even in other parts of the world, you guys are insane. So aren't you live right now? Yeah, I'm gonna be closing out this live, and when it comes down to our morning live trading at 6:30 when the market opens, I'll be live just with LPP. So good question. Singapore, I like that. We got UK here. Arizona, what's going on, Fat? What's up? What's up? We got Pascal from Germany. Ricky, have you looked at Rumble? No, I don't trade pump and dumps. We got Cali, Norway, Denmark, wow, Dubai, Morocco. Now I feel like people are just typing in different parts of the world. All right, we got Nebraska, I like that. India, Turkey, Dallas, New York, Israel. El Salvador. Yeah, I don't know if I believe half of you guys. You guys are probably just in Arizona with me. Okay. There I go. Showing signs of a support, but we'll see. We'll see which way the market ends up going. It's going to be definitely a bearish day. It's going to be a choppy day. Once the market opens, be ready for it to be volatile. Antarctica, I like that. Tempe, USA, I believe that. Or Tempe, ASU. What's going on, Joel? You're close by. You're going to have to visit us at the HQ, part of LPP. What's going on, Andrew? What's up? What's up? Hopefully we earn your thumbs up. A lot of you guys asked for us to host this live stream. I'm very happy that we're able to make it happen. I hope that I made that CPI data report a little bit easier to understand. I know that if you're just getting started, it's challenging, it's difficult, I get it. I mean, just think about when you first used a smartphone, right? It was difficult. There are so many different options of what to do, how to use it. But over time, you know, now that you use your smartphone, it's like second nature. And that's kind of my goal with you starting to trade and or invest in the market, right? All these different things might seem very, very difficult, but it's over time that it becomes a little bit easier. It always starts off to be challenging, but just know that, it will get easier as time goes on. You just have to practice, right? We finally made it to Florida. What's going on, Travel Mom? Glad you guys made it safely. All right. This is the part that cracks me up. So Scott is upset that I'm offering a sell for LPP. It absolutely baffles me how people get so offended because I have a YouTube channel, we flip houses, we have car dealerships, we offer LPP, I trade, right? I'm up $10,000 on the day. I never understand why people get so jealous of someone else's success and they make any excuse to try to subjugate other people to make themselves feel better, right? I've never understood. I've never lived my life trying to bring other people down in effort to make myself feel better, right? I don't need to. And that's always what we talk about within LPP. It's like, it's so funny that people think that trying to point out that I have different sources of income will offend me. It's like, no, I think it's kind of common sense that people are aware that I have different sources, right? It's I would say a sad way to live. So I forgot that dude's name, but if there's losers focus on winners and winners focus on winning. If there's an example or a stereotype of what not to be like, I would say it would be like that guy, right? But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I love to see my team win. Even on my red days, I like to hype up our team. I like to see them kill it. If I made mistakes, that's on me. It's on no one else, right? It's the stock market. There's a lot of money to be made. And I think that's what I like that. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I wish I would meet one of those people in person one day. I've never met someone like that in person that is so negative, that tries to make an excuse for why they lack success and why everyone else gets lucky. I've always like imagined that debate. I think that would be so interesting, of like what in your head makes sense to like think like that. I think it's, yeah, it'd be entertaining to say the least. Alrighty. So as of right now, we are beginning to show signs of a support. We're definitely not indicating signs of a reversal. Oh yeah, that's funny, Kale. I could see your message. I don't think he'll post that. I could see it. So alright, Gail, see you in the morning live sesh. Let's get some breakfast. I agree. I'm going to be live for about 10 more minutes on this live stream. I love what's going on, Cycling HD. So I'll stay here for 10 minutes. I'll answer some questions as the market tries to find a support, and then I'll open up the Learn Plan Profit live trading session. So again, if you want to join LPP, I'm going to be trading live at 6:30. It's 5:57 right now, so right at market open, it's 6:30 a.m. my time. It's going to be the second link, and it's $150 off if you guys want to join. If you have any questions, you can send me a direct message via Instagram as well. That's that third link, or via Discord, and that's that first link. Oh, actually, I forgot to tell you guys, we are giving away a free trading journal with every order today. So at shoptechbuds.com, you should be able to see it. It's the 4th link in the description. And this Wall Street Journal, with every order today, just add it to your cart. So like, let's say that you want to buy a mouse pad. It should be free. Is it not? Let's see. All right. So it should be, so you head on over to Shop Tech Buds, be like, hey, I want to add this to my cart, but hey, I also want a mouse pad. Let's see. Yep, there it goes. All right, so free notebook with every order. There's no coupon code that is needed. So if you pick up anything, just add a Wall Street Journal. So you can pick up a t-shirt, you could pick up anything, a mouse pad, you know, art, a flag, whatever it is that you want, and just add a Wall Street Trading Journal and you'll get it for free. So we'll include it in your order. And again, this is all available at shoptechbuds.com. So just want to make sure you guys are aware. I told you guys yesterday that I would offer you a free notebook. So, and you also get entered towards the staycation giveaway. So we're going to be flying out 3 members for an all expenses paid trip. This giveaway actually ends in about 10 days. So you want to learn more about it, head on over to shoptechbuds.com. There's a video that explains it in detail. $1 spent equals 5 automatic entries. So if you buy a mouse pad and you get your free notebook, you will also be entered automatically 150 times. So it's pretty cool. So Ricky, aren't you afraid of holding during? No, I'm not afraid fully. I mean, could it still drop? Yeah, I could see TQQQ maybe hit lows of like 14% or something like that, right? 12%, something like that. But my position size is relatively a little bit lighter right now, and I could always still manage my risk. So I'm comfortable right now. I'm not fully invested, but I have a decent dollar amount in there where, you know, I'm motivated to see if it ends up going up. No, it's all about position size. Yeah, it's all about position size, right? If you're trading with $1,000, this is like you being in with less than $200. It's less than 20%. So. All right. How are you in the profit if you're in TQQQ? I don't, you didn't tune on into the beginning of the live stream. So TQQQ was up pre-market and I sold it pre-market right before the report and then it dropped. So if you tuned in late, you can watch the beginning of the stream. I would already reduced my position size there. So there it goes. We have someone that just picked up a free Wall Street Journal. We have William from Australia. Picked up a trading mouse pad and a free Wall Street Journal. I like that. Congrats, William. Excited to ship out your order and see it all set up in your trading setup. So here it goes. All right, what's going on, J Money? What's up? What's up? What's up, Pascal? Why are you saying that, agent? Again, if you keep talking like that, I'm going to have to remove you, okay? We're not here. If you have a trading question, ask me. I'm not here for any of your conspiracies about 9/11. Let's move on, please, okay? All right. We have someone else that just picked up a Wall Street Journal. We have John from Florida. Just picked up some aluminum art and a free Wall Street Journal. Thank you, John. and we'll be shipping out that order soon. What was the report? Okay, so for those that did not tune in, CPI data report was released, came in hotter than expected. Previous CPI was 8.3, this one's 8.2. We saw an increase of 0.4, and the expectation was an increase of 0.2. Core CPI is the big issue. Core CPI saw an increase of 0.6, and the expectation was 0.4. So also worse than expected, right? So therefore that puts at core CPI at 6.6% from the previous month of 6.3%. So yeah, how long will the LPP sale last? Jason, don't worry about it if you can't. We offer sales all the time, and I never want you to sign up if you're not ready for it. If you have any questions before even signing up, shoot me a direct message via Discord, that's the first link, or shoot me a direct message via Instagram, and that's the third link. If you simply need more time, then yeah, take the time, right? You can direct message me at any time and just be like, hey Ricky, I saw that you previously ran a sale. It's not available anymore. Can you still offer it for me? You know that I will, right? I'm not here to be like, you need to get in. I mean, we offer the sales and we do cut them off from time to time, but I want you to do it at your own convenience, right? There's no rush to get into it. So whenever you're ready, we'll be here trading live and we'll make it happen, okay? All right, we have about 25 minutes until the market actually opens. So you can't set a stop loss during extended hours during the pre-market session, right? So for those that are paper trading or something like that, I saw one person be like, hey, why can't I trade pre-market? If you have a paper trading account, you cannot trade pre-market. You can only trade during normal market hours. So when it comes down to setting stop losses, you can't set stop losses. You can set limit orders to sell, but you can't set stop losses during that pre-market session. During extended hours, you are not allowed to. So I think today is going to be bearish again. I mean, I think it's safe to say that it's bearish, right? With this huge gap down, yeah, I think so too. How do you get the journal? Andre, it's at Shop TechBuds. So the fourth link in the description. Every order today gets a free Wall Street journal. You just have to add it to your order. So we just got 2 new guys that picked up the Wall Street journal. We have, let me see, we have Daniel and we have Todd. So picked up the new Wall Street Journal with a mouse pad, and then Todd picked up a Wall Street Journal with a mug. I like that, Todd from Florida. We'll have to see it. Is that Weeble? This is Weeble. We're going much lower. We definitely can, right? The cheap can always get cheaper. Just joined LPP, Alexander. Nice to have you as a part of the team. Hey Ricky, I just signed up for LPP. Where do I watch you trade live? What's going on, Anna? So sign in to learnplanprofit.com. So when you sign in to learnplanprofit.com, watch the first 2 videos. Watch the first 2 or 3 videos. It's in the introduction section. And we provide you the Discord for LPP, and it explains to you. You still have time. So I think altogether the first 3 videos are like 5 minutes. Watch the videos. It explains to you what our Discord is and how to use it. It shows you where I post the link and how you can watch me trade live. So the live trading link that's private is shared via Discord and LPP. So should we expect to be bearish for the rest of the day? I could see there to be a reason why we might gap up a little bit, but yeah, I mean, the CPI data report is very significant. It just came out. Selling pressure, I'm sure, is going to happen right at market open. So I'm going to have to take that into consideration. I'm going to reduce my position size. I have 22 minutes. I'm fine, guys. Yeah. So again, if you're just signing up for LPP, just make sure you get all set up, and you can even watch the live trading session from today. So you'll be able to watch me trade live right at market open. So you have 22 minutes. And again, it's the second link in the description. All right. Again, there's a lot of people that are like, the market's rigged. They want the market to drop. Guys, you can make money on either side of it, right? You don't have to complain about the market's dropping or the market's rising. There's money to be made either way. We talk about this all the time, right? The only people that freak out are those that did not prepare. That's all. That's all it comes down to. You don't see anyone complaining about SQQQ, right? If they were invested in it, because SQQQ is up, right? It's all about how you prepare. You can make any excuse. You can use anyone as a scapegoat. It does not matter. There's always money to be made, both for the long term and the short term, right? A good trader, makes money in every market condition, right? Every situation. And it's not that you need to make money in you can be wrong, right? So there could be a good trader that is down on the day. That doesn't make you a bad trader. It's just that you are aware of how you can make money, of like, hey, SQQQ goes up when the market goes down. Or you can short stocks if you want to go that route, right? So we got hoodie, bull statue, and journal. Is that what you just picked up? Yep, there we go. Hoodie, Wall Street statue, and trading journal. You got that from Robert from Virginia. Appreciate you, Robert. All right, and then we have Peter with the mouse pad, the popular day trader mouse pad, and the journal. I love it. I hope that you guys enjoy it. And just so you guys know, if you're ever at our TechBuds HQ, everything is shipped out of our TechBuds HQ. So we in-house all of our inventory. We have our guy Jake that designs and manages everything. So everything is shipped out from sunny Arizona. So we don't have a third party that manages our inventory or prints for us. We take care of all of it ourselves. So you got free breakfast at the HQ? We do not. Maybe one day. But the HQ is at no additional cost for all of our LPP members. So you get access to the building, the co-working space, anytime you want, Monday through Friday. So you're welcome to use it anytime. All right. So still showing signs of a support here. Still showing signs of a just consolidation. We're not really moving up. We're not really moving down, which is honestly kind of scary, right? Shorting the NASDAQ. Yep. So let's see. What's my average purchase price? It's $16.66. So. Okay, do you have an open position on the shipping line? I don't know what that is. Is that for e-commerce? I don't know. I don't manage any of that myself. It's Jake that does everything. It's a better sign than last month where we sold off without any consolidation. I agree, Pascal. There's a lot more selling pressure last CPI data report. So morning, Ricky just purchased LPP. What's going on, Pete? Welcome to the team. I'll see you for the live trading. Happy to have you as a part of the team. Ricky, if you are bearish, why are you buying? What do you mean? Because market just sold off 8 to 9% for TQQQ. I see there to be risk to reward ratios, right? I have 8 to 9% upside margin. What? I manage my risk at 1%, maybe 1.5%. those risk to reward ratios will be in my favor all day, right? I don't have direction in my favor, which is why I'm not fully invested. But risk to reward, I'm solid right now. I'm ready to go. So that's why, right? Because the risk to reward makes sense to me. Is direction in my favor? No. Are we showing signs of consolidation? Yes. Are things necessarily getting worse? No, but they're definitely not getting better, right? If you are not comfortable taking a position, please don't take it. I'm never here. You will never hear me try to convince you that, because it's honestly the opposite. And all of our LPP members can speak from their experience. Anytime that someone asks to try to trade what I'm doing and copy what it is that I'm doing, I always encourage to not copy me, right? I want you to be your own person. I want you to trade in your own way. And if you're trading SQQQ right now, great. I think that, we all see value in different ways. There's a lot of different ways on how to make money. And I want to embrace that. I'm okay with taking this risk. I know it comes at a riskier level because of direction not being in my favor, but I'm okay with that, because the 8% upside versus the 1.5% downside that I'm willing to tolerate, I'm okay with it, right? I'm up 10,000 on the day. I have some nice cushion in case I do give some back. I can tolerate it. It doesn't have to make sense to everyone. It just has to make sense to me, right? It has to be somewhat calculated for me. I'm not just going in blind just because I can. I'm going in because I would say the risk to rewards in my favor. But I do agree with you. Why would I go in if direction isn't confirmed? Correct. I'm going in at a riskier time. And I just realized we have 15 minutes before the market opens. So any discounts right now in TechBuds? We're giving away a free journal with every order. Wow. If you're talking about Shop TechBuds, it's only one coupon. And right now the sale that we have is a free Wall Street journal with every order. You just have to add it to your cart. So that's the fourth link. I'm going to grab a quick bite to eat. 15 minutes, I'm going to be trading live with our LPP team. I enjoyed it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this live stream. Make sure that you guys subscribe. I'll keep you guys up to date with the CPI data report and how the market ends up performing. All you literally need to do is subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and hopefully we earned your thumbs up, right? I know for some of you guys, it might be a little challenging right now because the market is down. I hope that you know that anytime, if you ever have any questions, you can send me a direct message. I try to respond to all of my direct messages within 24 hours. I'm not perfect. I do overlook some. Just resend me a message, right? So if you're absolutely new to the market and you want to get connected, send me a message, and that's that first link in the description. Friendly reminder, if you want our biggest sale for LPP to watch me trade live every day, that's that second link in the description. It's $150 off. We're giving away a free journal with every order. That's the fourth link in the description. And the last thing is, if you want to download the Webull trading platform, use the fifth link down below. So I will see all of you LPP members in about 14 minutes for our live trading session. I'm going to make some chocolate milk and maybe a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and get ready for the day. So again, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. That's that third link down below. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.